A short time ago, on a planet very, very near. Paul Ward sacked just after a few days in charge. Who's going to replace him? Well, it's the greatest manager of all time. That's right, it's me, Matty A. Hello! Hello everyone, it's me, Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. And yes, I am back. I kinda struggled recording over the past few months, and I've come back hopefully with a bang in FM23. And it is the beta. The beta has been released. If you're not ahead of the times, which you probably are because you're probably seeing this. Yeah. Derby County. Woohoo! I do this every single year. Since I started doing FM content back in FM21 FM21 in the year 2020. When that beat came out, I played as Derby County. The next year, I played as Derby County, and this year, I'm going to play as Derby County. And of course, Derby County are in serious trouble. Last year, they were deducted a load of points, got relegated, and now find themselves in League One for the first time in my lifetime. I'm 26, by the way. But if you are looking forward to this series, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more FM23 content, and also check me out on all my other socials such as Twitch. I'm going to hopefully start streaming. This is a promise this time, to start streaming every Wednesday at some time or another. I haven't decided the times yet, but every Wednesday once the beat's ended. I'm probably going to continue this save over on Twitch for a while until a new database comes out where I can do like a Journeyman style building a nation. But anyway, I've been hired as Derby County, as some of you may know. Premier League winners in 73 and 75, FA Cup winners in 46, Championship winners in 87. Latest win was, the latest win was the Championship in 87. Director was Alexis Frank. He's a regen because I like adding staff to the game, so ultimately probably put in technical director, loan manager, and a director of football, and assistant manager Richard Barker came along. I assume, I think he did at least. I'm not really knowing of the new staff of Derby yet, since he's just joined Paul Ward. But Richard Barker, I assume, he joined from Rotherham with Paul Ward. I know he brought in a few people. But yeah, this is the side. I'm not going to be playing that though, that's for sure. Be competitive in the EFL Trophy, reach League One playoffs. Be competitive in the FA Cup and AFL Cup. I only have a year of contract. In terms of the supporters, they want automatic promotion to the EFL Championship, but that is required. And they're also required to be competitive against Leeds and Forest if we ever play them in the Corps. And we have to finish above Burton in the league, but that's only favoured, so they don't really care about that. Also develop players using the club youth system. But yeah, Derby County hire me. Ashby. Matthew Ashby. This is the team. I don't know what tactics to go with. I think I'm probably going to go with the same tactic I did last year's FM with Derby, because it worked so well while we survived relegation with from in the first season with that massive point deduction, and then got promoted two seasons later into the Premier League. I think we'll use that tactic if I can port it over or edit it. I don't know. In terms of the players though, best player is Kristen Bielik, but he's on loan. I don't think I'm going to cancel that loan because it's realistic that he wanted to leave to play football in the high division while we were a lower league, just so we could get into the Poland national team for the World Cup. Jason Knight, second best player. Kurt Staves, third best player. Forsyth has been upgraded a bit. Max Bird, Barkhazen. Mendes Lang is my favourite player for Derby currently. He's just brilliant. Hohan, Chester, McGoldrick, Thompson, Cashin, he's good as well. Sibley's been amazing so far this season from what I've seen of the highlights on YouTube. he's given more chances in his lower league and he's really flourishing because of it. Wildsmith, Dobbin and Roberts loanies, Smith, Collins, who hasn't been that very good I don't think, Stearman, Asula and Hay, another 2 loanies, Uni, Dixon and Joseph Adang, who is another loanee as our backup goalkeeper. Where is Loach though? I thought. Yes, got Loach, he can go. He can definitely go into the first team because I'm also playing Loach as a backup than Anang. Just because of the experience and because he's an actual player for Derby. And I think he's played more games than Anang has in real life for Derby. So yeah. If you're wondering what skin we're using the TCS skin Workspace version 5 or whatever it's called. As you can see, the Workspace logo. It's just come out. It's pretty good. Especially like it for that thing there, you can see Pride Park. But yeah, I think we'll skip ahead, see what happens. I doubt we'll have any money in. No. 4 million in the bank. Transfer budget is 0. And we're spending the exact amount of wage that we can have. So we're either going to have to sell players, which I'm not really wanting to do. Like, I don't want to sell like Sibley or Knight or whatever, or Bird. I'll have to loan out players and see if we can get anyone in as a backup or whatever. But yeah, I'll skip ahead to what happens. Maybe do the recruitment meeting on camera, I'm not sure. But we'll see ahead. Right, we're back. It's took me a day to get to this thing because I started it last night and yeah, now it's morning. Yeah, we've gotten literally no signings in that are noteworthy. We've got a bit of the transfer budget now, 22,000. We've got more budget in the overall balance, which I didn't notice for some reason. I don't know where that's come from. Probably season tickets, yeah, 5 million from season tickets. We've actually reduced the wage budget by a bit, but only because we were loaning players out. I haven't brought or sold anyone properly, at least. In terms of the people that have left, I think it starts here. I don't think he was here. I think he was in at the club at the time, folks. So the folks been loaned to Kidderminster. George Nunn, who was in my first team plans, we got a loan offer from Oldham. I accepted it because they were an important first team player, so I accepted that. Ozazi Agatize, he's gone on loan to Torquay. He was in my first team plans, but good loan offer, good total fee and all that. Jake Rooney, he was dead back up on the centre back position. He's gone on loan to AFC Wimbledon in the division below. And Sonny Lowe Everton has also gone on loan this time to Mansfield. In terms of the people brought in, only 2, both frees. The first one is Enik Asante, striker, comes in from Tottenham. He hasn't played a game for in black 2 years or whatever, but been with the club for 2 years, I mean. And Bright Omateng, who has also not been for a club for even longer, who was last at Bolton in League 2. He's joined us as well on a free. Yeah, the only reason we wanted to get those 2 players in, because of loaning all these players out with the majors being paid. In terms of other things we have done, I've offered a contract. Where is he? Jason Knight. Jason Knight's been offered a contract because he had a 1 year remaining. I don't want to leave it too late. I actually got him on the same amount of wages as last time. Just that without to accept a 15 million release clause for clubs in the high league, which I don't think anyone will really play in League 1. So we got him there for maybe 2 seasons or something. And Louis Sibley, we're giving him a contract to deter interest from other teams in the Premier League who want to see him as a good person to fill their under 21s. We've also got an optional year, which is good. But that is enough about squad stuff. Straight into the game against Oxford. In terms of where we expected to finish second in the league. Sheffield United, Sheffield, not Wednesday. Yeah, wait, United, not United, Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday, get there eventually, Matt. Sheffield Wednesday are the best team in the league, and we're close second. And then it's Peterborough, and Ipswich, Portsmouth, Wickham, Barnsley, Plymouth. They're all the ones to watch out for. Maybe Bolton as well. Oxford are going to be tough. Hopefully we can do well. It is at home. And this is the team we've gone in for. So, the team we'll start with for our first game in FM23. Not my first game. We've been playing a personal save with a team with Hoffenheim in the Bundesliga. But yeah, this is my first team game on camera in FM23. But yeah, Wildsmith in goal, Chester, Davis, and Cashin in centre backers. This is with the tactic we used last year. Jason at right wing back, Forsyth at left wing back, Horahan and Bird in midfield, Mendeslang, Buckhazen in the wingers, and David McGoldrick at striker. That leaves on the bench Hay, Dobbin, Smith, Collins, Stearman, Thompson, and Sibley. I like to play Sibley, but yeah, there's no room for him really. We need the AMC, maybe a second tactic where he has an AMC where he can play there. But I won't know what to do. We'll have to probably get rid of one of the centre backs and put him as AMC. But this tactic was so good last year. But anyway, let's get into the game. Lewis Sibley's not happy because he's not playing. By the looks of it, I didn't really read it, and now it's gone all fuzzy and blurred. But first game, FM23. Point finger, we're favourites for a reason. Fists, I trust you. I have faith, and I trust you. A bit of positivity, not overly much. That's new logos for the championship, for League One. I mean, so used to us being in the championship that I'm going to say championship a lot without realising, because like Derby have been in the championship most of my life, along with the Premier League. We've never been in League One in my lifetime, so it's kind of new territory for me. Have we gone extended? Yes, we have. I'm pretty sure I switched that in the settings. I don't know why it's changed it, but hey, okay. As Brannigan has the corner, crosses it in, headed away by one of our players, and Chester picks it up. He clears it to Mendeslang and he loses it. Can we press? I think we've got a high line of engagement with the new defensive tactic style, which has confused me a bit. I do admit I preferred the old style. It's going to take some use to, as Wildsmith makes an easy save. Gives it straight to Cashin. Oh, we've still got it on. No, we've got key highlights now. Headed by Davis, gives it straight to Bannigan. Now Sadon. Can Mendeslang defend? Gets it further back, and then whoever that was pressured them. I think it was Knight. Chester is in our position, but shot easy saved by Wildsmith. No one pressed him, so yeah, quite easy. But we're not doing well. We're gonna do demand more, as we've got to really do better against a team like Oxford. I expect top one. I expect first place. Not in real life, I admit. I think in real life, I want playoffs at best. But I don't mind if we get top half, because last year we were in relegate. Last year we were nearly lost the club, so you can understand a year to rebuild. As I don't know what is happening with the game. As Brannigan crosses it in, headed away by one of our players. Barkhazen kind of plays it out, I don't know. 19 minutes. We're not doing very well. Come on, demand more. Everyone's motivated. It's all Oxford though, and I just don't like that. Chester heads it. And it's going straight to Taylor. It shoots. And it's good save by Wildsmith as I get a load of hiccups. I'm sorry about that. But Brannigan, another corner. That looks like the 5th or sub-3rd. Another header out. Good job he's not a good corner taker, really. As we head it out again with the Goldrick, and we don't break. Come on, Derby, we've got to do better than this. And finally got a highlight. Hoyhanger's Barkhazen. Can he cross it in? No, he loses it. But it's a mistake, and McGoldrick scores. That is so against run of play. So against it. What a mistake. I thought my Barkhazen was rubbish here, but Moore was even worse. Yeah, goalkeeper could easily punched it, headed it, or touched it with his hands, but for some reason didn't look like he did. Goldrick got there before him, scored. Good work. We need more possession first half. Everyone was doing it apart from Max Bird. I don't know how many subs we get. I forget. I don't know if it's 5 or 3 in this league. I don't know. Barkhazen's not had a good game. I think we should put in Dobb in. Max Bird is seemingly anxious, so I will put in Louis Sibley for his first game. See how he does. Leave the rest for a bit later on, as we've got a highlight with Brown free kick for Oxford, and it's just wide. Goalkeeper didn't even move. I don't know if he knew it was going wide or if he just didn't care. Honestly, don't know. We've got another highlight. Chester on the ball. He's got a book him. Might have to be careful with that. Crosses it in into Bendis-Lang. He crosses it again, and shot by Dobbin is very poor. Brannigan crosses in the free kick. It's another poor free kick by him. Good tackle by Dobbin, but we don't get the ball fully. We're still quite defensive, so we've got positive. He was offside. Good job the referee saw that. So I think we'll make our last sub, or whatever sub we can make. Probably take on Liam Thompson. Chester can definitely come off for Richard Sturman if it lets me, which it does. Who else can come on? Not really anyone. McGoldrick probably can come off if it lets me, which it does. Can we make another one though? No, we can't. Just 5 subs there. I think this 5 subs will be done, and hopefully it's a 1-0 victory for Derby. Probably spoke way too soon there. Probably way too soon. As Taylor's just... We didn't even try and tackle him. Oh my god, that's just poor. As Brannigan hopefully does another really bad cross. It's better this time. Could have been easily been a penalty there. VAR was there, might have actually given it, but it doesn't matter. We have won 1-0 against Oxford, and I don't think we deserve this at all. They were 2.75 XG, us 1.96. They had 12. We had 12 shots, 5 on target. They had 17-8 on target. Yeah, we had a lot of corners though that were never shown. Point finger. I'd say we're a bit of a let off. Because it was, we could have done better against Oxford. We should have done better. But that does take us in the first game of the season. Everyone who's won is Charlton, Fleetwood, Wickham, Ipswich, Portsmouth, and of course Derby County. Yeah, good start. Not the best start, but a good enough start that we got the result and a clean sheet. But I think I will call it here for this episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. Check out all my other content in FM22 if you are so waiting for more content in FM23. There'll be another video hopefully tomorrow if I can make it. Continuing this save of Derby County. Check out all my socials and all that stuff. And subscribe for more FM23 content. I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.